G'day viewers, I'm Chris. Welcome to the Creative Space. How about we head on over to the workbench and get creative? Well, here we are at the workbench again for another Easter craft. Today we're going to be doing a stained glass effect Easter decoration, and the things that you'll need are fairly basic really. You're going to need some coloured Sharpie pens, a bit like the project we did yesterday, and a black permanent marker. You're going to need some laminating sheets, so if you don't have a laminator at home, you're just going to need to have find some clear plastic that you can use to create the stained glass effect eggs on. And you'll also need some designs of Easter eggs. Now these two are fairly basic designs, and there'll be a link to these in the below description to this video, so feel free to print them off and use them however you like. So this one's a fairly straightforward craft for this project. We're going to use this one for the demo. Now what you're going to do, I'll just get everything out of the way and all my colours over here. So what you're going to do is just overlay the laminated plastic. So all I've done with these is put the laminating pouches through the laminator, and yeah, it's now clear plastic. And sorry if that is strobing a bit into the camera there, but all we're going to do is lay this over the top of the pattern, and we are going to use a bit of masking tape just to stop the plastic from moving about while we do this. And what you're going to do is get the permanent marker to draw around the outline of this. And there we go, all the outlines are done. So that's pretty much that part done. We don't really need the piece of paper anymore, but what you're going to do is to turn that face down. So I'm going to just flick this over so you can actually see what I'm doing. And what we want to do is that side that we've just drawn on, we just want to put that face down. So this is the side that I've drawn on. We just flick that over to lie that face down. So what this is going to do is when we're using our Sharpie pens to color in this design, we're not going to rub off the black marker that we've just put on the other side, and it'll give us a nice crisp lines when we put it up onto the glass as a stained glass. So for this next part, I'm going to speed it up so you don't have to sit there for hours watching me just color in this part, but it'll give you an idea of the process of what we're doing. And again, like the tie-dyed Easter eggs yesterday, this one works well with darker colors, especially because what we're going to be doing is cutting this egg out and then placing it on a window where the sun comes through, and it will give that stained glass effect. So let's get coloring in. Woo, there we go, all done. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't find my green Sharpie, and you'll notice that that's why I didn't do different colors in those parts. And you also probably, maybe it was too quick, but I started using the pink one in here and it just wasn't going to be showing anything, so that's why I chose a different color. And in doing the coloring in on the back part, you know, you're not running colors into each other. You've got that black line right around it to stop that happening. And when you have it from that side, it looks nice and even without any colors bleeding over into anything else. So that's pretty much it. So it's up to you whether you want to cut this actual shape out to put on your window, or I just pretty much just put it up as is. Hang it onto your window using a bit of sellotape, and they look really effective. You could even join a few together, put a black line around it and make a whole panel of it. And you can use the same technique for any clip art really that you want to print off. But remember, the link to these templates is in the description below, and please feel free to use those. And that is today's easy Easter craft. Well, that's another episode all wrapped up in handmade paper. How about you hit that bell to get notified of new content that's put up. Also, appreciate it if you hit the subscribe one as well while you're there. So until next time, remember that every day is a good day to be creative. See ya.